Yeah, Vidal. I'll be home soon. Oh, Vidal. What a woman she is. Anyway, I should probably get some stuff for Pan and Vidal, and I should probably get some stuff to train and. Oh! Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. Are you okay? Oh, I'm Gohan! What's your name? Now that's an interesting name. I don't think I've heard that before. Anyway, what are you doing here? Oh, you were just taking a walk and you happened to bump into me? That's intriguing. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Oh, you live on the outskirts of the city. Well, that would explain why I've never seen you around before. But anyway, it's nice to meet you. You probably know that I'm Goku's son. You also probably know about my little brother, Goten. Yeah, I don't know what Goten's doing nowadays. But I do know that I've been busy myself, taking care of Pan, attending my conferences, and of course, helping my father to protect the planet. So, anyway, what have you been up to? Ah, I see, that's interesting. I hope you're having a good day. Ah, I see that you are. Well, I also have to admit, it is kind of intriguing to make new friends. I don't get to do that a lot due to my conference meetings and all that, but anyway, it's really nice to meet you. I must ask, how do you know my father? Or have you heard of him at least? Oh, you have heard of him! And you know of him because you interacted with him once? That's intriguing. I know my dad gets around and he's quite popular, but I didn't realize he interacted with everybody. That's kind of surprising. I guess my dad really just is that popular. I can't blame him though. Everybody really seems to like him because of how down to earth he is. He really is a great guy, my dad is. He tries to really help everybody, tries to see the best in them, and of course, he always is excited about food and trying to help out. Huh? You actually wanted to be my dad's student? Well, you wouldn't be the first one. Many people want to be his student because of how strong he is. All things considered, I think my dad has a whole list of potential candidates to be his student. Oh, you want to know what I do conferences for? Well, you see, I'm a teacher somewhat. I teach at Orange Star High School. Yeah, that high school that I used to attend. Oh, you're curious as to why I teach there? Well, I teach there because I attended there. I thought, what better way to give back to the community than by teaching at the very school I attended? That way I can help the next generation of students learn the same way I did. Oh, you might visit sometime? Well, it'll have to be after one of my lectures. The principals and the superintendents don't like my conferences and meetings to be interrupted. If you decide to visit me, you'll have to make sure you catch me after one of my meetings. But who knows? Maybe you'll actually be able to meet me one of these days after one of my meetings. It'll be interesting for you to see some of my meetings in action if you actually manage to catch me during one. You also are curious about how I train? Well, I kind of train the same way as my dad and Vegeta. I grab some training gear, I head for the gravity chamber, and I practice my moves a little. But I also like training my brain. So to do that, I typically play things like chess or puzzle games. as puzzle games really help to sharpen my skills and sharpen my mind. Oh, you like puzzle games too? That's awesome! What's your favorite puzzle game? Ah, I see. That's an intriguing choice. Personally, mine is any kind of puzzle game that makes me think. It's really fun. And I really like having to think around the puzzle and try to solve it given the amount of time. Vidal doesn't typically like it when I do puzzle games and not focus on other things. I think she gets a little nervous whenever I don't hang around her very often. Part of me wonders if she gets anxious easily and doesn't like being alone. I mean, I can't blame her. Loneliness is a very strange thing to encounter. Uh, oh, you've got to be going? I see. Well, I hope to see you in town again soon. But before you go, I must ask, do you actually know who Videl is? Oh, you don't? Well, Videl is my wife and the daughter of the former champion of the world, Hercule. Yeah, Hercule's a strange one. He's a millionaire, but he deeply cares for his family. Videl happens to be his daughter and happens to be my wife. Yeah, Videl is quite an interesting woman indeed. She's very strong, but very familial. I'd like to think she enjoys spending time with her family as much as she does anyone else. Well, I suppose that I should introduce you to Videl the next time we meet. Huh? Oh, it seems she's calling for me right now. I suppose I better get going too. See ya!